everybody. I'm still alive. Let me start there. I'm still alive. I'm still, playing Minecraft. I haven't uploaded in the past 4 days, I believe, and honestly, I'm sorry. You know, I have no excuse for that because for the past few days, I've actually been kind of grinding another game. Oddly enough, I know this is gonna sound insane, but I was grinding Valorant. And I know it sounds crazy, but I really wanted to finish the BP because the BP, or I don't really I don't really spend money in the game at all. But then my friend, like years ago, sort of gave me enough money to buy myself, skins and stuff. And so I was like, okay, then let me try and find it. And I decided to sort of spend that radiant point. It's not radiant, not Valorant points into the you know the BP. So yeah, that's the reason why I sort of grinded it out. I literally did not like stop playing for the past like how many days just to finish that. And it's just like it has been a grind. So yeah, that's just why I've been gone a lot lately. In fact, I'm pretty sure after this video, I'm probably gonna go maybe hop back on to just play again because it's really fun. And yeah, that's just about it. Though I actually don't know if I mentioned this, but one of my dreams or one of my goals in just playing games in general is to get a high ranking. Whoa, hello there. Is to get a high rank in a game eventually. Cause I don't know, I always thought that having a high rank in games is honestly sort of cool, especially in online multiplayer. Like I know it kind of seems a bit dumb, but like honestly for me, I actually just want it because I think it's cool as heck. So that's the reason why like I really don't mind going for it, and I actually I am going for it this year, and I actually have a bit of videos ready just for the road to radiant sort of thing, or the road to like the highest rank in the games that I usually accomplish. um Usually though, most majority of the time I haven't finished it, and honestly when it comes to Valorant, I'm not really that good at it. I mean, there are times where like I am like doing okay, but like we have our good days, we have our bad days. I'm gonna be honest with you. Today was possibly one of the like worst days I've had in Valorant ever, because I played at least 10 plus matches, not competitive, just unrated. And well, not all of them were unrated. I'd say like I played like 3 unrated matches or something. And well, they were just, it went horrible. All right. I think I only won twice today, but I'm pretty sure I played over 20 matches. A lot of them were team deathmatch, because like I said, I was grinding the BP, but that's just about it. Like it was just horrible, man. I wasn't hitting my shots, and I was just like that. So it was just really this weird mesh, and I don't really know what to do about that. But yeah, at least it's over for now because I'm probably gonna hop back on later. So yeah. Apparently, actually, since I've last, seen or, uploaded to you guys, turns out my phone can actually run Fortnite, which is actually kind of crazy because I'm used to, my phone not being able to run high quality, games. Well, if you can call it quality, because that game is barely alive. Well, I'm not talking about like barely running, because like I'm only able to like run it around like 30 FPS, and also I get like major lag for some reason. But oh well, better than nothing. It's actually kind of cool. I didn't know that my phone was capable of doing that, but I guess you learn something new every day. So yeah. What else has happened? Oh yeah, there's really just nothing, honestly. Like I'm gonna be honest with you. When it comes to daily uploading, I wanted to daily upload actually, but the thing is that turns out it actually pretty is hard to have like a consistent habit. And cause like the first day when I stopped uploading, like the first day when I started to skip, I was like, okay, well, I'm just gonna like take a break for today because like I'm gonna have this link to my workouts and such. And then like the next thing you know it, the Valorant thing kind of hit, and next thing you know it, I was just playing Valorant for the next couple of days, and I was like, I'm going to upload. I made a community post over there, so you guys can check it out, or not. That's cool too. And yeah, this is how and where I've been for the past few days. Um, is it am I proud of the fact that I've been playing Valorant for like how many days? Well, you know what? I don't really know, man, but like I've been having fun, so that's the reason why I don't really mind it that much. I actually rewatched a movie yesterday, Scott Pilgrim vs. the World. I love that film. That is absolutely like my favorite film of all time. Such an awesome film, and I really wish there's like more Scott Pilgrim content. Actually, you know what? It's been my film. It's been my favorite film for like the longest time, which kind of makes me like wonder why I haven't read the comics. Because I should probably read the comics eventually. I'm pretty sure like the film was made before the comics were even finished. So I'm just gonna like check that out. Maybe if there even is any, because like I really want to read it, but there's just nowhere, no anything honestly. So yeah, I have no source of getting those comics because in my place, I'm not gonna lie, comic books is sort of non-existent here. Like there is no like comic book shops or dedicated, comic book shops. They really just do not exist in my place, which is kind of weird, but at the same time, like what can I do, Kind of sucks, to be here, but I have no choice. So yeah, I think there's really nothing else to talk about now. Actually, all I've been doing has just been playing Valorant, trying to get up on ranked, sucking on Valorant, and trying to maintain my daily upload. So yeah, when it comes to the Underdone series, it's still gonna be going on. I do have a lot of video ideas. I just haven't gotten around on editing and sort of making them because the thing is that, like I said, my main enemy when it comes to content creation is editing because I really, really, really do not like editing at all. It is such a boring process, and it's just a really, really unfun process for me because I just there's nothing interesting for me when it comes that happens to me when I do edit videos. So that's the reason why I'm just sort of like procrastinating it a bit. And also, there's a lot of stuff going on in my life, so and I'm also been trying to be a bit busy with some of my music stuff, so that's the reason why it's been a lot, a lot has been happening, and that's the reason why I haven't been uploading that much. Like, I'm gonna be honest with you, there's the Halo video. I haven't finished like doing the pre-record, the recorded lines and all that. Why? Good question. I don't know why either. Because I just only have to like record, like 20 minutes of recording only. I mean, like, hey man, I played like Halo MCC legendary or Halo CE legendary for like how many days, so got me some stack. um I'm trying to maintain it, but like at the same time it's been hard to maintain everything and like time management and everything. Like now I'm kind of realizing it, like time management is a genuine skill. Like that is a life lesson thing. Like when people like don't want to waste your time, like you really don't gotta waste your time. So that's what I've been trying to clean up. I mean, I'd say I have pretty decent time management, but when I get too overloaded, I just sort of shut down. Just like most of us. So no surprise there. And you know, that's just the reason why this entire like content uploading, music making, and then later I gotta edit, and then later like that, like everything is just so tiring. And I'm not gonna lie, I really do wish that I just started streaming instead. But I don't really know the streaming game, and honestly, like this YouTube thing is just for more fun, you know. It's more of just like a couple of videos to make when, I feel a bit bored, because like the thing is that I think I already explained it like a long time ago that like, YouTube here or this YouTube channel is honestly purely for fun. If I do get like known or internet famous or whatever the term is, like get rich off of it, I will 100% dedicate my time into it though. But the thing is that with every waking moment, YouTube just continues to make being a YouTuber harder by the year. And it's just like I don't know what to do about that, man, because like I don't think I have the energy to really, be the loudest and most entertaining person in on planet Earth, because I'm not really built for that. Like honestly, like even talking like now, like, majority of the Underdone series is just me talking to, actually not even majority of it, everything about the Underdone series is just me talking to the camera for 30 minutes while I try and play Minecraft. Like it gets tiring, like it, and my mouth starts to get dry, and it just I really am just not that good at being super duper entertaining. And that's the reason why, like, when it comes to YouTube making, I really just have a lot of passion for this entire, I don't know, I mean, like, I'd say art form, I really enjoy, making YouTube content, mainly because I like playing games, or I love playing games. Honestly, like, I'm gonna be honest, like, yeah, it's because of that. I really love playing games. And when I'm making YouTube content, it makes me feel like, oh, I'm doing something actually productive. So a lot of people can like sort of look at me and say, hey, he's being productive with his time. So that's honestly like I wish I could do that, but that's cool as heck, and that's the reason why I just keep on trying to do, this YouTube stuff, even though I barely have any hope for 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 this to blow up. But it's not like I don't want to. Like I said, I really am okay with just, blowing up as a YouTube content creator, YouTuber. I don't know what I'm talking about. Yeah, a YouTuber. Like I really want that. Honestly, like before all the music stuff, before everything, like my first dream was to become a YouTuber. Mainly because they get to play games for a living, and I have been playing games for a living for like the longest time, you know? Like I remember when I was playing, when I got sick actually. Like I got sick, and I was just like, man, I just want to play Call of Duty in the Black Ops, in the Wii. And I continued playing it, and I had such a blast. I remember being in the Vietnam mission. That mission was like honestly pretty cool. On, like I'm not talking about the one where like you're in the military base. I'm talking about the one where like you're in the one that starts in like the sneak attacks in the boat, or in the river, and then later you like start killing everything, and then later it ends with like the tunnels, with like the. I'm pretty sure people who play the game knows that. I mean, I even played Black Ops 1 like a while back, but that was like what 2 years ago, I'm pretty sure. Like, you know, so that was a while back, and I honestly want to replay some of my old favorite games. Like, case in point, Final Fantasy X, which I actually have not been even able to do anything. Actually, I haven't been consuming Final Fantasy content for the longest time, because I actually have owned Final Fantasy 6, but like I said, I've been saving that for a while for a very special moment. I'm like, because like a lot of people say that it has a really great story, so I really want to get immersed in it. And I'm not gonna lie, like considering like my position in life right now, I'm trying to be like a college kid, it's probably like the worst time because a lot of things are like moving on and stuff like that. But the thing is that I don't really want to do anything. Like I just want to play music, do music, create music, and play games, and that's it. Like a lot of my peers, they want to go like to this place, to that place for for college and education and stuff like that. I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't really want to do that, because like I feel a bit lost, I guess you could say. Like with college and all, because I'm gonna be honest with you, college is not really for me. Like I never really felt that in my bones. Like even school, like I remember, like I really heavily considered, just sort of like dropping out a while back, just because of how unhappy school made me. Like I really just felt like I was being chained. It sort of lessened, as time passed, but the thing is that the feeling is still there. There's still moments where I am sort of still like have that feeling where I feel like I'm chained. So that's just a bit of a bummer. I can't really do anything else about that. Have you refilled? Oh my gosh, you refilled. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. And I don't have any more. All right. Thank you though. But yeah, that's just how I feel about the things going on in my life right now. And I feel like it's getting a bit overwhelming. And I just don't know what to do anymore. So what I'm just gonna do is just gonna keep playing games and hope to dear Lord that like I do something. I guess like I will get there. I know myself. I trust myself. I trust myself. I just I don't know how to get there. But we'll be there eventually. No worries. No rush. I hope. And wow, there's a lot of gravel in this entire like park in this entire area. Sorry. I'm gonna actually speed this up. I think we can do like 3 blocks this time. There you go. I still haven't been able to find Unbreaking Tree. Yeah, I still haven't been able to find Unbreaking Tree, which has been a bit of a shame. I haven't grinded this game. I haven't logged into this game since the last time I made that Underdone series video. So yeah, I've been a bit gone for a while, and I'm still trying to find or still trying to build this entire area, which has been a bit tiring, honestly. So yeah, I really want mending books or something, just so like, because I'm pretty sure I keep inventory on. So yeah, I'm gonna be fine if I die and stuff like that. So yeah, I don't really know what else is there to do. Because I also remembered that there's a lot of content, with the maze. I've never tried the maze actually in the PvP or PvE setting. I think I'm gonna try doing. I think I'm gonna try killing all the bosses this server. Because I actually want to try, doing that. Because I don't really recall killing the other bosses, especially like like the Wither and the Elder Guard. No, actually, I think I've killed the Elder Guards before. The Warden though is the one that I'm most definitely like I have not killed, and I'm actually terrified about that. So pretty scared, but hopefully we will like sort of lock in. I don't want to do it with netherite armor though. I still don't like netherite armor just cuz like I don't know. I don't really dig the entire aesthetic of netherite. It's just like a whole black armor and that's it. Like I like my old classic blue. I'm pretty sure. Okay, wait. I just remember. I'm pretty sure I said this in a previous episode a while back, and I just repeated myself. So, you know what? It's just more proof, for you guys to know that none of these series, none of the commentary in this series is scripted, and literally half of everything that I say, I just hit record and start playing the game, and I just continue babbling on until like I'm done. I forgot how oddly calming Minecraft has been. You know, like playing Valorant for how many days? I think like 4 days straight. Yeah, playing that game like sort of just like fried my brain of anything. I've been called a lot of things, and I forgot how calming this game could be. It's really relaxing. This is actually like amazing progress for like an amazing world, because usually I have a forever world, and then later I just never ever interact with it ever at all. And then later I just give up, and then later I try a couple months or a couple years later, and then I do the same like flow. Like I feel actually productive like working on my Minecraft world, oddly enough. Like this is really like making, I don't know, this type of thing that'll like sort of heal you, you know. So very relaxing and very fun. I really I really enjoy games, and I wish that I could do this for a long time, honestly. And if I on like honestly, if I was like a really rich guy, like I would have like hired an editor or something, because I really like just do not want to do any of these huge big editing stuff, because I'm gonna spoil a little bit. I don't know if I did this, but I have like what, almost like 9 or 10 videos on the like vault right now. Not, they haven't been recorded, but the ideas are there, you know, like that's the important part. The ideas are there, so therefore like I could do it anytime. But the thing is that, like I said, you know, it's gonna take really long for me to do any of those things, because editing is just such a horrible thing. Well, not really horrible, very great thing, to be honest with you, but it's just that I really don't like editing. Whoa, holy moly, I just realized we are one, two, three. Whoa, we're 3 blocks away from finishing this entire, like, the back part of the down part of the entire thing. Honestly, because I haven't uploaded for the past 4 days. I'm just gonna like ignore the 30-minute timer. How much time do I have left? 8 minutes. Yeah, I'm gonna ignore that for today. Even though I have been ignoring it for like a long time though, but like it's okay, whatever. And I'm going to actually try and finish this tonight. So you guys sort of get like a bonus episode, you know, so you guys can like sort of congratulate yourselves for no reason, and you guys have more content, and need more space actually. Yeah, that's actually like one of the most surprising things. Like, apparently, like this is just like a 30-minute video, but for a 30-minute video, turns out like it's like 1 GB, which is like insane to think about, because like, hello, it's just one video and it's just 30 minutes long, and it's crazy, you know, like that's one of the weird sides about being a YouTuber. You just sort of like have that. Okay, I just remembered, I'm pretty sure I also talked about that too. I really need to prepare new topics for all of these stuff, you know. Maybe I might do like some type of like odd ones out type of thing, where like I have like sort of topics, you know, so then later like everything can sort of get streamlined and all that. But the thing is that if I were to do that, I have to like leak a lot about my life, and I'm not gonna lie, guys. I don't want to do that. I don't really want to do any of that stuff, because personally, I like to think that I'm a very private guy. Most of the time, except last year. Like I remember last year, I was just like this really weird dude. For some reason, like I kept on posting stuff everywhere, and like, you know, social media and stuff. I didn't even like doing it. I don't even know why I did it. I think it was just like the new school jitters, you know. Like I just recently moved into a school, you know, last year. It was like a completely new environment, and you know, like it sort of just warped my brain into thinking like, oh, I should do this, I should do that, so I can fit in and do this, you know. Like this weird mesh, man. It was just a weird mess. I was not myself. Ugh, it haunts me so much. I really dislike that era of myself. But and I heard a lot of people during that time, so I just I wish I could uh do things better, and I am doing things better actually. You know, I'm making sure that whoever I am is, you know, whatever I do stays true to whoever I am, you know, and that's very important, guys. Self identity is not a joke. You know, if you got an identity, you gotta fight for it, man. You gotta be unabashed from all the haters and all the stuff. Although, you know, sometimes you do gotta talk about some things, because sometimes I've seen some people out there that like are like true to themselves, you know, they're really great. Other than the fact that they're just really a dickhead, like they're just not cool people, but that's them, you know, like right now. So I don't really know what to feel about that, but you know, you do you, I guess. you know, I but I just don't want to be mingled with stuff like people like you know. So yeah, that was just a little bit of a fun tidbit for some of my fans out there who's watching this. These YouTube videos are not blowing up at all. It's like the same people, four people, sometimes even zero views. But you know what? It's fine. It's just this thing is just really to calm myself down and to calm my brain down. Just yap for 30 minutes, and I think I'm actually, doing pretty good. You know, considering like from the beginning of the series, because I remember in the beginning of the series I was just like a weird wreck, but slowly but surely it's sort of becoming natural. Like I kind of like get like the appeal of this, and I still love the concept of this series. No edits, just pure Minecraft, thing, because it's the Underdone series, man. So I'm very happy about this entire thing. I really, really adore this series, and I really just hope that I don't, mess it up, like, have a corrupt save file or something else, or even like forget the entire thing, because I think I really am trying to make, consistent, or trying to be consistent with Minecraft, or not even with Minecraft, just in general. I really want to be consistent about daily up oh excuse me daily uploading, YouTube, workouts, music, and all of that. Like I just want to be consistent with all of that stuff, and it's just I'm just, trying my best. Oh, I just remembered. I never measured this place. Oh no. Oh gosh, I just realized, like, what if there's like a weird, like, imbalance, so it's not like symmetrical. That's just gonna be. Oh, that's just not good at all. That's horrible. I'm sorry, but like, I really do not like non-symmetry stuff. The non-symmetrical stuff is just horrible to look at. I don't know if is the term asymmetrical. Is that the term? I don't know. I actually don't recall. But I just don't really like non-symmetrical stuff. Sometimes though it looks good, but majority of the times it looks horrible. So, I just really don't want to do all of that stuff. And it looks really, really weird and really, really off-putting. And it's uneven and it's just horrible stuff. And honestly, that sort of reminds me of like Fortnite, oddly enough. I know this comes like a really, really random transition, but like for me, like I've been complaining for years, like, how some of the skins in the game, like how they just like, one of them has like like their entire sleeves up, and then later the other one like just doesn't have sleeves, or like their sleeves are like rolled up. It's just like, why would you do that though? Like that doesn't like make you look cool. That doesn't make you look good. Like, you're not symmetrical, so like you look stupid. I'm not gonna lie. Like you don't look cool, and I really just hate that design. Like some of like the coolest skins that I wanted to like to play for like the longest time, like I couldn't actually use them because like half the time I'm like sort of nitpicking the design details of the skin, like the fact like it's not symmetrical, which for some reason pisses me off. But like I don't even know why though, cause like it's not even like that big of a deal. Like honestly, like even I recognize like it's not a big deal. Like, but like for some reason, like my brain just is like really pissed about the fact that it's just not symmetrical at all. Why is it not there? There you go. Nope, there you go. It's just not symmetrical. So it's just like this. It's just this weird mesh thing. So yeah, mesh. Is it a? And why am I saying mesh? It should be a mess. you know Sorry, like I said, it's a tongue thing, like where it gets, I've been tongue for too long, and then later sort of gets like this weird, voice thingy where like I sort of feel slimy, like, you could check out the previous episodes. So yeah, okay, we're done clearing out this entire bottom area, so that's actually honestly cool. Hold up, wait a minute. Let me just like put more additional blocks up here, so that way, like, it looks a bit more natural, and a bit more cooler like that. There you go. And there. You know what? That's pretty cool. Maybe I should like let them align with the things here. Would that be a good? Nah, it wouldn't be a good idea. But we're finally done. Look at this entire area. Like we're gonna like put a hole inside here. Oh, there you go. Sorry, that's a 30-minute timer. But it doesn't matter. We're gonna put a hole up here so later the villagers can finally go down here, and then later like yeah, like this is cool honestly. Let me try like measuring it though. Like how many blocks is this thing? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28. If it's not 28, then maybe this is 39, 33, 1, 31. So like around that side. You know what? That's fine. You know what? Like let it be, man. Like if it's not symmetrical, then so be it. I'm gonna try and like maybe add more fixes later down the line when I'm actually like done with the entire thing. But like holy moly, we finally did it. That took like 3 or 4 episodes to do. Just straight up mining for like no break on end. Thank Lord it's finally done. I'm very excited now because now I can actually try and put, the stuff there, the things that I wanted to put in there, like, the blocks and well not the blocks, but like the chest and the villagers and stuff like that. So I'm very excited about that. But I just oh no, I just realized something. If I put the villagers over there, that means that I gotta like what you call this? I gotta like put them all in like that weird minecart contraption thing. So then later like they could sort of put in there, and that's like gonna take a lot of my time. Oh yeah, I just remembered that right now. Great. Well, that's a problem for future me to solve. As of right now, we are finally done with the thing. We finally finished that beautiful, beautiful thing. Look at that. Now, my plan is to have glasses or glass blocks all around it, so sort of like transparent, type thing. So I'm gonna be very, very excited for that, when that's done. But like, yeah, that's it for this episode. Wait, let me just do it. There you go. That's it for this episode. I'm back. I can't guarantee daily uploads because internet has been sort of like wonky for the most part. That also reminds me like why I also didn't like you know what, without revealing too much, but yesterday like I didn't have any internet connection, so that's the reason why like I'm trying to like make up for it. Don't worry though, this is episode 9. Is it episode 9 or is it episode 8? I honestly don't remember, but we are nearing to the episode 10 counter. So around the episode 10, I made up my mind and I'm gonna make it a special episode, so that way it'll be a 1 hour special for each and every single 10th episode in the series, just to like break things up, and maybe you guys can watch it. So 1 hour raw footage, me just playing Minecraft, me just yapping for the next 3, 4, 5, how many hours, I don't know. I'm very excited, and I should prepare something, but like honestly don't really have. I think from this video onwards, like we're gonna have a lot of things to do. Like for one, we gotta grind all the sand blocks over here, put it all over there, and then later moment we're done with that, or not even done with that. That's one of the things we have to do. We gotta put all the villagers on inside of that thing, but also making it good. And wow, wait a minute. I'm gonna be honest with you. We have a lot to do. Dang. All right. Okay, here's the game plan. So, we're going to first create or that bottom house, I think. Either that or the enchants. Because I think the enchants are actually going to be game changer. But the thing is that enchants take such a long time to do. And I think it's honestly boring. So that's the reason why I might just try and go for the sand blocks. I think I'm just gonna go for prep time, and try to get all of these villagers inside of that hole over there, so that way, you could just, you know, trade and be cool with it. So yeah, that's it. Thank you so much for watching. Like and subscribe. Copy the link anywhere, that suits you. Spread word and hope you guys continue watching this beloved series. So yeah, that's it. Bye bye. Thank you.